I just wanted to give an update on my side yard. I just fertilized with this bucket. I just fertilized everything. It's really warm here in the last few days. Okay, so my lavender is doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well. It does seem to be growing more out now. So I just have to keep it pruned. And the lilac is growing really well. Yeah. It's doing well. Okay, so my rose. Yeah, it's really bright out here. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, my new rose bush here is doing well. It did have some flowers. Actually I'm going to go ahead and prune those now. If you prune off the old buds, the old flowers, so I need to put some more of this on there. This is like my garden work table here. I never use this big container. I don't have enough yard waste. So I need to put some of this on my vegetables. Okay, so what you do is when the flowers fade, if you prune like that, it encourages more flowers, because I think what it does is maybe if you keep these on there, it tries to go to seed, create seed or something, and it saps the energy of the plant. So, okay, I went to the Dollar Tree and I got this hummingbird feeder, and the hummingbird already found it. It was like within a few hours of putting it out here, the hummingbird was buzzing around. So it likes sitting up here. It sits right here. It's so amazing how fast they can find that food. Okay, so my bulbs, the flowers, it hasn't flowered yet, and I think it's been so really dry and hot here that I needed to water it more, because it's starting to go brown a little in some spots. Didn't water it enough. Even with the water reservoir, I didn't water it enough. Yeah. And my lemons, the lemons are getting quite big. Yes, I have to make sure I water enough. And looks like there's some, I don't know if it's a bee or a wasp on there. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to show my plants. Okay, so my tomato plants, yeah, the tomato plants are getting big. Just wanted to show this, how tall they're getting, all the way almost to the top here. Yeah, I'm trying to train them up through the loops in this one here, and I see that I already have some tomatoes growing. You can see that right here. You can see the thickening here. That shows that a tomato is growing. Okay, so for tomatoes, to prune tomatoes, to give it more energy for the plant, is these little spots. See, this is the main trunk of the tomato plant, and this is the offshoot here. But these little things here in the center, that doesn't produce anything. It'll never produce any flowers. See, the flowers go off from the main stalk here. So what you do is you just pinch that off like that, so it won't grow. See, here's another one. See this? This is in the center of one here. So what you can do is, if you don't catch it early enough, you just do this. There. So now it will have more energy for the flowers and the tomatoes. Yeah, so here's some more flowers here. Okay, so that's how you can prune tomatoes. This is what I've read. I've read this in more than one place. I've read it. So I just pruned some of these here. This one was pruned. So, yeah. So that's how you prune tomato plants. Okay, so this is my dwarf sunflower. I'm gonna have that go up through here. I'm not really sure how high it's gonna get. This is my cilantro, and this is the peppers, pepper plants. This is the habanero and sweet basil. My squash is growing really well. I got these from the 99-cent store. So and also this, I got this from the 99-cent store. So I have some ties, some plant ties that I'm going to tie, because these grow up as vines. I'm going to sort of have it go up here and then along here. So this is another squash. They're crook neck squash. You know, I think I even see some little tiny flowers, and that's a little squash right there. I can't believe it. I'm gonna have some little tiny squash soon. Okay, so that is actually, see this? See how it's roundish here? That is the female squash flower. The male squash flower is got a, yeah, I'm going to have to wait until one of them blooms, and then I'll show the difference between a male and a female squash flower. Yeah. So my garden is doing really well, even in this heat. Yeah. It's supposed to cool off in the next few days. So I think what I'll do now is I'll spread some of this around my plants to make sure there's no slugs or snails that get at it. And yeah, that's it. That's my side yard update. This is the last spring side yard update, because the first day of summer is the 21st, I believe. So I'll have some more updates, the summer side yard updates. Okay, so yeah, that's it for now.